Hey guys, my name is Nick and welcome to my channel where I cover all things entertainment from TV to movies to streaming. Whatever you're watching, I'm making videos about. Who's ready for an 8-part mini-series from the guy who brought us Ex Machina and Annihilation? Yeah, get ready for a real mindfuck. Devs is a sci-fi mystery thriller, one of the first exclusive FX on Hulu releases. In this series, Lily is a young woman who works for a large technological corporation known as Amaya. Within Amaya, there is a super secret development division known as Devs. Lily's boyfriend is recruited to Devs, but quickly disappears. Lily is left wondering what the hell happened and what the company is hiding. Living in this time of extreme corporate greed, this is a very easy show to get into. And personally, I think everything Alex Garland touches is pure gold. He wrote 28 Days Later and Sunshine, 2 movies I love, and then he went and wrote and directed Ex Machina and Annihilation, 2 movies I love even more. Now he's doing limited series. I say thank you, may I have another please? I'm sure the idea of cerebral sci-fi will be off-putting to some, especially those who just heard the works I listed and thought, I didn't love those. Well, maybe this won't be for you. But the thing that I love about Devs is how accessible it is for as heady as it is. Of course, the Devs division is up to something big, but the something big that they're up to is easy enough to understand. They don't get so lost in the weeds trying to explain how it's all done that you get lost. Plus, who doesn't love a good murder mystery? But this isn't the typical procedural, because I will say, you do know what happened and why it happened, but there's an interesting element to discovering how it all went down that makes it very interesting. Sonoya Mizuno plays our lead character Lily, and I liked her in the role, but I found myself wanting more from the character. In the beginning, I liked that she was like this more quiet, guarded person. You know, I thought it made sense. Not every protagonist needs to be an Ellen Ripley or a John McClane. But as the show went on, I just kind of expected more than just woman looking for boyfriend with help from ex-boyfriend. But I did really appreciate the chemistry she built with Jin Ha. I thought that stuff was really good. Nick Offerman and Allison Pill play who you might call the villains, and they're really good in this show. But I have to say that their performances are so subdued, you would think Yorgos Lanthimos directed this thing. I get it, they're the corporate people, they're less human, but when your actors lose a certain amount of energy, your show ends up losing a certain amount of energy. Zach Grenier plays the real villain in this show, and he is absolutely chilling. But he's also very realistic. You feel like he's a real person, and it's very interesting whenever he pops up in a scene, you're not sure if he's there to murder someone or fix their computer. With a lot of these types of stories, the endings can end up being very ambiguous and ill-defined. I know I'm still processing the end of Annihilation, but don't worry, this one is way more Ex Machina. It's very easy to understand. I actually think that this is so worth the journey. I have not watched a show in a while where the last episode truly was the best episode of the season or the miniseries, and the last episode of Devs is easily the best. It is so worth it. Definitely stick it out all the way if you are having some trouble, because that ending, well, it's perfect. Devs is one of the best shows of 2020, but I feel like it's just hanging out there under the radar. No one's really talking about it. So if you haven't watched Devs yet, I strongly suggest giving it a shot. If this looks like it's a show for you, it definitely is. I'm gonna give Devs a 4 out of 5. I thought it was absolutely fantastic, even though it did lose me a little bit in the middle. FX on Hulu, more of this please. What did you guys think of Devs? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. This was a very interesting one. I had fun with it. I hope we get more stuff like this. This is what I love to see on streaming. These kinds of shows that I just don't think really have a place anywhere else, and I love it. You guys let me know what you thought, whether you agree or disagree. Thank you so much for watching this video. I greatly appreciate it. Feel free to like, share this video with your friends if you would, and subscribe to watch this now, because I have to say that. That's the end of this video, but I won't stop you from watching another.